Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Might be better if I'm over here. One sec. One sec. There we go. Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hi. Yeah. So we are going to. Actually, you know what? I think it should be better this way. There we go. Yeah. As promised, we are gonna be doing more Ace Attorney. Hahaha. And what? I think yeah. Last we left off, we essentially got new. We have a new suspect. A child. Yes, a child. A child is going to be on the court. Oh, very interesting. So, we met Salmonella, the producer. No, director. He is the director. And, yeah, he's an otaku. He's someone I don't want to meet. But also, we also find out that the producer is also a little bit suspect. So, we're going to see how that goes for this trial. I feel like it's not over yet. It's getting there. It's getting to that point. So, anyways, hopefully everyone have a good time, good evening. It is 5:13 p.m. PST, and yeah, as promised, yeah, I was gonna do this. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Oh, I did have a new follower. Wow, wowee. Oh well, thanks for the follow. 13 hours ago, so 6 hours after I stopped streaming, basically. Okay, so let us proceed through the trials and cool. Huh. So yeah, hopefully the audio is good. And it's a hot day too. My goodness, we didn't turn on the AC. Mr. Ray. Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose a trial. Man, why can't we just be happy, man? This isn't going to be easy. It is now in session for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I want to be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Ugh. The face of every otaku. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, wolf. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at the Global Studios at the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. He doesn't waste time. He doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Well, I am the lively attorney. I'll have to stay around till about 9 o'clock that morning. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a long time to do one. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the following area, but I had a meeting in the studio 2 trailers, so I ended up skipping lunch. Popeye? We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of famous Samuel's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I was in the studio from 9 o'clock. Is that when you always come and work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. This is the industrial way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, SWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face. Tell us more about it. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run through. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was there sitting the whole thing, watching the whole thing. No. She's still on hammer if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, that's the limp. Richard called that me to meet Mr. Melange. Or OFS. OFS? Okay. I don't know what that means. Well, oh. All of SS rolling on the floor started? I heard that everyone has 8 lives in the play area. Oh wait, oops. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. This is to cook some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the studio to trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oh, good call. I'm a better, sir. I didn't mention it. I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, you went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a sec. If they took a break in the meeting, that contradicts the testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Really meeting until 4 o'clock. What were you discussing? The still sad life story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and said, Mr. Manila, those script deals are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left that chair. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, that I won. What's he sweating about, I wonder? Well, I had an idea. Wait a sec. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a sec. Mr. Miller, you just contradict yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Oops. Oh, well, Mr. Miller, what's this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Miller, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edward is laughing. The break. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, laugh. But only 15 minutes, 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit better in studio. I don't know. I thought we just don't tell the people steak if you ask me. Oh, there wouldn't even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination. Yeah, after UIW, we take a break. Off. That's only 15 minutes. 15 minutes. That's only 15. Oh, wait. What time exactly did you take this break? I said it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. He could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. That's only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Yeah, my table stand. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Is that? That's not big, yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know about that. I don't know about a feat. Haven't he had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. It was alright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Haha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin hairs again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right on the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over! Very well, the court's opinion on this is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have found Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edward? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Damn. Over 19. What do we do now, Mia? If anyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you've given up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself, be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, heal the children everywhere after all. Uh, you. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Hey! I see Edgeworth taking the more high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donor crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Oh, and it's an ad break, everyone. We're gonna do a little pause here because of anyone who is coming in to watch the stream. Yeah, that doesn't have subs or whatever. They'll be purged. They'll be purging with ads, so just gonna wait. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good time. Especially those on the YouTube side. Hi, hello. Depending on how long this case will be, or depending on how long this will be, I think we may or may not switch over to a different game, just because we can. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. There's one thing I could do, but I don't know if I feel like it. But yeah, 3 minutes. That should be enough time to kind of just bounce about, whatnot. Just look around, look at the details. Look at that. 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 And plus, this actually gives me time to actually mess up my voice. Because I think we have two more parts to this case. So we have one more investigation, and then we have one more trial, and then that's the end of case 3. So yeah. So yeah. I don't know what to say. I feel like this is not going to be a short trial. I feel like we're already halfway done. Because I can't think of anyone else that we can... I think this is the last... Ooh, jeez. Good through this game. They've been having a lot of patch notes. We can also do Phasmophobia, but I haven't played that game in a while. I don't have anyone that can play with me too. Kinda sad. Ad's about to be done in about less than 10 seconds, so we can kind of just... Okay. And we are back from the ad break. Yeah, ad break is finished. Yay! Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up, don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hatkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth would be fine. I prefer Mr. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that. Make a note of it in the court record. Pudding. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time of the for a shot, I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay. Very well. The defense may begin as cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most of those we've seen here, honestly. It's true. That is true. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. That security lady is always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk when you cut me off all the time? Jeez. I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going there for the Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kinda lost for like 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was still samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. See, what then? He totally walked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? Kinda tall? Skinny? You sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kinda far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time of the shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killer freaked him out and then he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say? Wrong button. Oh, I don't know. Transparency problems. Alright. Oh. Oh.
Objection!
Man! Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Alright, what we do? Uh-oh. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? The fuck is that? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. I'll explain that. I see. Anyways, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to tell as a poor child, so... I don't care if you're a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in the court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Still Samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Ray, you're coming there. Deal with him. Deal with the little punk. Okay. Yeah, my camera with me. Okay. So why did you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was good to man. I couldn't take my eye. Okay. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away not even once? No. Okay. Tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'll get into that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? Told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I can't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai, man. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy started moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. How exactly did he do that? How did he do it? What is that? My kick? Samurai jump. Sorry. Stop. Not like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? He's so strong. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. I went straight home. Something has added up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Bye. Cody, what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing, Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You figured this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why would he watch the climax of the fight? Hey, Fred. Why did he see this? I can only think of this and this and this. Let's go with this. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder take place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching a Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more we were to fight, the more he would have watched. Other agree? Okay. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away? Because he. Oh wait, it is. Here's my proof. Proof. What? Is it not the evidence? I think it is the evidence. Which evidence? This? Nope. What? He was watching something else? He missed the climax of the fight. Because he was looking at something else. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof! Come on, think of something. Okay, so it is evidence. Yeah, at least it's all HP. Oh! Of course, it's a camera. Of course. Here's my proof. First stop. The camera. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Yay! Bullseye. Oh, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart enough to realize there was no way he could have just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. It was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't using it yet. Oh, language. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix? I bet you he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Media means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Brad, how you doing? How goes your day so far? No photo? Aw, no maiden? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I had on my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's how that happened. Yep. Well, screw him, you got a maiden. Yeah. Yeah. That is strange in that testimony, Mr. Red. I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Aw, no photo. No photo. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Pops. Yeah, I got you, Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yipes. Still have my head. Wait. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's how that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah. I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. To bully a child. Phoenix. To bully a child. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victoriously? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's getting less and less corrupt. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something, dig up the dirt. Okay. Objection! Cody! Why? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! It's alright. What exactly is his album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Frick! Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all the pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are you sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you think it is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. That is punk ass kid. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. Give me the Steel Samurai. Lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No. Possible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Never. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take the picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. But Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose it. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Order! Order! Witness! Cody! This is true. What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. The music. The music that breaks everyone. Oh, my witness. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your testimony, witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this about? If you understand what really happened, is actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! Order! But the Steel Samurai in this photograph. We're sorry that the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gotten to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the gas station at 1 o'clock p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Power to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Oh my goodness gracious. This whole headpiece. How can I? Look at this headpiece. How can this headpiece fit this little freak's head? All that hair. He'd be sweating like heck. See? I think you turn off text. I'm trying to get rid of the text box. That's the thing. Like, just have like the. Oh, why would a victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not even gonna look at me like that. Ow! Sniff. Here. This is it. Well, look at it. This is so hard to say. And we're could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah? What? Look at the photo once more. I see Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo one more time? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo. I think it's here. What? Fine. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate. Might draw your attention to the number in the gate. Number? Oh yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ugh! I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Impossible. There? What's it around? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court, please. I want to be part of the group. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate of the photo, Your Honor. Here is a true scene of the crime. It happened at the main gate. Here, at Studio 2. I see. I'll explain the 2 again in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time. Yes, and I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. How many of those? Studio 2. La 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 la. Basically Mortal Kombat. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Ms. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez was outside eating break. What? Eat steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. It's madness! Jackhammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? I have proof. You do. You do. Here's my proof. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Oh! Oh! Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Idea? Want to test the Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. This much time after the day of the murder, even if there were traces, it's still proven that no blood test. No. I want to check the bottle for his fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle. Here you go, boss. He just tossed the bottle. The court will suspend proceeding of the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. With that worth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Woo! Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home after 3 times during the trial. Me too. Oh, really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. Ha 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 ha. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dad. Whoa, chill, man, chill. Oh, of course we're kidding. You sure? I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. You're kidding, I wasn't. Speak for yourself. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find a true killer by tomorrow's trial. Really? Thanks. To be continued. Aw, man. Well. It's still technically early. It's still technically early. So, You know what? Let's continue. Let us continue. First, we're gonna be taking a break. After this. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Wow. Good going, Nick. On the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's new courses they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Cool. So we will be coming back for essentially this part. This part of the game. And I think the trial is the last bit. So depending on how long the trial goes, either we'll continue onward or we'll just, you know, just end it there. I don't know. I do plan to, assuming how long this part will be, I do intend to possibly stream another game just to kill time. We'll see. Anyways, we'll be taking a break, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Don't worry about the time for those who don't know the time. The timer is for the Pokemon thing. But yeah, we'll be back. Enjoy the music. Stretch, pee, poop, do whatever. See you soon. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. 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 Alright. I think we should be good. Ad break is about to be over soon, about like 20 seconds, so perfect timing. Perfect timing just to go in. Your community is back. Alright, cool. Anyways, welcome back for the break. I think Fran is still eating. No, she left to go eat. So, yeah. Again, anyone else that's watching, again, thank you. Like and subscribe and all that. So, well, if you're on YouTube, you know, like and subscribe. But if you're on Twitch, click. Click that follow button, support the channel, and all that. Haha. Anyways, so now we have to talk to her. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing a costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Maya's here. Mia's here, so no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP. Powers. Right. Onward to the detention center! Duh, Mr. White, you did very well again. Today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really riled him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. No, there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. Genius? She's been a global studio for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studio was on his knee, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyways. Can you tell me about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sam Manila. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call. I can imagine him jumping. I was worried about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions like Global. How can he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to the Globe 5 years ago. Do you not have 5 years ago to be played? Oh, only 35. 34. Wow. Yeah, we don't know how old she is. That seems fair. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted to. You eat, you die. Oh, she's alive. I was wondering about the Vasquez, the producer? All the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. He seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? Ah, he's soft. A pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. He treats her like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, About Mr. Hammer. Yeah, what about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper? Poor Hammer. He dragged his stone out from the sky and stomped on it. Call him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, he's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power his costume so he could sneak by me? You would never so long. It's impossible. Miss Olbag? Get that feather outside. And you claiming that's put on Hammer in there? I think you're such an innocent youth. Bah. Alright. I'll be over. Yeah! No touching. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatically indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleep pills? Yeah, pal. Trace is there. Got you. So you're looking for the traces of the sleep pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capability to make a cursory examination right here. Besides, gonna give me some testing solution. Just react to these sleeping pills, see? If the traces, they'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, detective got you? What are you waiting for? Not now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, right? So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. I'll go see the investigation. To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gamshu? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, I'm not sure I'll buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth though. How's Edgeworth doing anyways? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of the sleeping pills? I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep. Sounds like the one who put power on his sleeve was none other than the victim himself. I was right. Let wheel drive. One more please. It's not that hard to be a detective. It's not that easy to be a detective. Because you're basically all over the place. Also, what kind of T-bone steak has this much bone? This looks like... Oh, this looks like a rib. That looks like a rib bone. Like, I mean, maybe this right here, this little section. Oh, I guess I can't see it. I don't know. It looks like they ate ribs. They didn't eat. What do you call it? Yeah, it looks like they ate ribs, not steak. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? Ow! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She has some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? That trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No! Also, I hear the Global Studio is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids show anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studio decided. What's up, friend? Welcome back. Why aren't they gonna make kids show anymore? The Studio Bigwig don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, they can't be true. The program just has to be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, Take a look at this. And this is a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adult can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. What can I do? Well, for starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studio is so intent on hiding. Oscar, you found out what was your problem with the car? The driver's side? No oh! Oh, that thing. That weird little noise? Yeah, well, what was the problem? Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the threat she had on Mr. Hammer? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. He said nothing. And the mirror was hitting the body of the car. Really? That means the mirror would be loose. But did they test that? Did they test that the mirror was loose? Because you said it only happens when you rev up, right? Like, is it in general when you rev up? Or like when you go to a certain speed and then it makes that noise? Because I would think they test that out, at least. Bolt and washer fell off the bolt. Oh, okay. So car was so quiet. Okay, that's good. That's good news. Well, I'm glad everything got fixed. Want me to send this? Oh yeah. Like, if it's way better than before, then yeah, definitely go for it. Let's see. It was actually right. Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her. She'll talk. What? You're still slinking around? If you like to play so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Half of us doing the darnest to forget, Hammer. Who did you think make Global Studio what it was today? Hammer! Let's all do the Hammer! You saw it in their froth in the mouth, like. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who'd you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. I forgot that last name. The assistant we talked to. So, first name Penny, Last name, Nichols. Middle name is what? Otto? Otto? Dime? Dame? Penny Dame? Penny Dime with a Y? Nichols? D-Y-M-E? I think that's a last name. Penny Dime Nichols. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the reason to burn it no less. I suppose you think that was fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. Well, what does that prove? I'm sure Mr. Old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he used those pills on Powers? Mr. Power ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat a steak. There are traces of sleeping pills powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. His old bag? Okay. You win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it in. Oh, this music. I don't remember if this was in the original. Was this in the original? But this music is nice. It's very nice. It's just very sympathetic music. It's like, okay, you win. Not like a victory, it's more of guilt, confession type of deal. Or I think it's technically guilt. It's a guilt type music. His old bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that pup. Oh shit. Okay, well then. I thought she was just some French woman. No, she's she's French. The French people has mafia, right? Right? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. See? But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. His old bag. Hold on a minute. Pull his old bag. Here, take this. Photograph. Wait a sec. This is a picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and that man fell onto the flower box fence. But how'd you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Triad? I know they have a crime syndicate type of deal. I know there's like the Crunch operation of CIA or whatever, but like think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. Why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Hey, look, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hell. H-E. Oh. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you did hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Maybe she's... Italian? Is she Italian? Is she a mixture of Italian and French? Well, French I just made up, but is she Italian? I know Italians, they're more or less basically mafia based. And this is taking place, what, 2003? 2004? No, 2002, right? So, around there, I would imagine a little bit more Italian based. Vasquez sounds Spanish. Vasquez has like a range of like Spanish, Hispanic, maybe Italian, maybe a mix, but she doesn't look Spanish. But then again, all these characters don't look how they are. So, who am I to judge? Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I am tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's a killer. My fable speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? Surname of Galay? So somewhere in the more... Interesting. Okay. If we must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh. Oh dear. Wasn't the assistant cleaned up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on high from getting that rare card she needed. Meeting, documents. Dynamite Samurai. The Seeing Samurai. She's not even looking. Wow. What? Where did you get that? I will... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Uh-oh. Okay. Well then, what was that you were talking of? Why is she so eager to talk about it all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids show for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't put anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And I think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Oh damn. Oh damn. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you say. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. That's why she had that photo. She is an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is my evidence, boss. Oh man. She just snaps the finger, and all the boys crashing through the trailer. Remember, Nick, she has ties to the mafia. We don't know which mafia. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you have to miss it. Tell me why. Hey, that ain't but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erased away. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to be erased. I don't want to be erased. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! Yeah, what do I do? The boy! My boy! The music as well. He took my music. I own everything, pal. Dave Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not too bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. What do you mean contest? You saying you're gonna bring your boys with you to the trial? Also, are the mafias afraid of the police more? Or detective? Are they more afraid of the detective? I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. What do you mean to tell me, while I'm being threatened, Gumshoe's like waiting outside on the door? He was like, okay, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I bust in with the door. Do I kick the door? I go to the window. You tell me he's been nonchalantly practicing how to get in for the last 5 minutes while I was getting threatened? Dr. Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Oh? Nah, don't mention it. I'll just doing my job. Hey, he's a big guy too. So don't forget. Vasquez has 4 guys. But we got Gumshoe. Oh my goodness. We have Gumshoe, who is literally a big boy. I think Dr. Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a thing. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure everybody did it. Into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued! To be continued! I think this calls for another break. Wouldn't you guys agree? Because it's only 2 hours of streaming. I want to stream more, kind of get used to it. So how about this? Oh, we're getting right into it. So we'll take another break. We'll come back in about like 2 minutes or so. Get ourselves readjusted. And yeah, so this is the last part of the case. Wow. Wow, after this is basically case 4. I already went to the restroom, fan. Anyways. We'll be right back. Get some food, get some snacks, get some drinks, get everything ready. Because, well, this is not the end of the stream, but it may be the end of the YouTube side of Ace Attorney. So, yeah. And because I'm multi-streaming, yeah, I can do both. I can turn off YouTube anytime, but still stream on Twitch. So, yeah. We'll see how this goes. So, be right back. Okay, and we are back. Ugh. Having some blue raspberry sparkling water, which, again, zero sugar, has vitamins and antioxidants. You know what that means? That means I drink this more than soda. And yet, it's still sweet. How? You know what else has that? Monster. Well, Monsters has zero sugar for sure. I don't know if that's vitamins. It has a lot of vitamins? Really? Is the vitamins what makes it sweet then? Because my mom has been asking, like, how can something that has no sugar still be sweet? Right? Yeah, this has 50% vitamin E, B6, and B12, biotin and niacin, and 50% pantothenic acid. Low calorie, caffeine free. 2.5 milligrams of vitamin E of antioxidant, and contains less than 1% of juice, 5% sodium. No, 5 milligrams of sodium. I guess that's why it's sweet. Like sodium, not sugar. That's for sure. Oh. Your friend was looking at Monster and it has a lot of added vitamins apparently. I mean, I don't doubt there's vitamins in majority of these drinks. But I think because of what else is contained in Monsters, you know what I mean? Like, that's probably the kicker. Zero sugar Monster is actually not that bad. It's actually healthier. I can attest to that. Let's see. What else? Oh, Moogle. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I think this sugar cane. It has to be sugar cane. Fruits. Lemon juice. Ah, they have all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's still healthier than soda. Let's put it that way. Like, would you rather drink sparkling water or soda? More or less. This is coming from a guy who drinks soda a lot in the past. But yes, hello, Mugo from Brazil. Hopefully you have a good day and good time and such. Yeah, we're just getting back into finishing up this case, basically. We are in case 3, so if you have not played this game or any of the series, you are in for a treat. Especially my bad accent. Bad voice acting. There's no voice acting in this game. But, you know what? I am willing to take the burden and voice act everyone badly. But yeah, how you doing, Mogo? How's your Tuesday? How's everyone's Tuesday so far? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Found your channel searching for this game? Really? Is there not a lot of people playing this game? Well, this trilogy? Dang. They should. The fence is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Love to see it's being played? Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people sleep on this game for the most part and have forgotten that this basically started the trend of a lot of mystery detective games that uses very similar aesthetics and aspects. Danganronpa. You really think Danganronpa was a thing by itself? No. I'm pretty sure it was inspired by this. You know what I mean? Why? Let's make a anime murder mystery game / anime. Oh wait, it's already been done, but now let's make it more anime. There hasn't been any new Ace Attorney recently. They have released a teaser or a statement that a new Ace Attorney game is actually being made right now. Presently, a new one. They didn't specify what it was. It was an early statement, but yes, there is going to be a new Ace Attorney game. It could be like an in-between from the Great Ace Chronicles and this game. But then again, we kind of know the history. We kind of already know like the past of Phoenix and such. So yeah, and we're also gonna be playing the Miles Edgeworth game, which basically tells of his side of what's been happening. But other than that, we don't know what the new Ace Attorney game is gonna be. So it more likely is going to be like a future, like new game basically. Like it's going to be like an actual game that takes place after all of this. Maybe it'll be about Phoenix Wright, because he did come back. He did come back for to do some Ace Attorney. Maybe about Miles' dad. Oh, so that's what the Miles Edgeworth game is about. Both game is basically about him and his dad. So we're already getting to that lore. So that's done. That's one and done, basically. And we know that Apollo Justice has his trilogy, which, if you play them, yeah, it makes sense that the story for him is basically done. It talks about his backstory, his lore, his powers, etc. It basically is start to finish, which I like. Phoenix, I think we basically got that beginning to end already with the trilogy. So the only thing I could think of is either they move on, make a new story. You haven't seen gameplay of the Miles game? So it's basically like, it's basically a 2D top-down game. You can actually move around and talk to people. And they have like this similar argument court system that they have. It's pretty neat. It's a very interesting mechanic. And again, it hasn't been done since. So those are the only two games. Both the Miles Edgeworth 1 and 2 game, they're the only one that's done that mechanic. No other game afterwards from the Ace Attorney series has done it again. They reverted back to basically this. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, that's all I know. But again, I think Moogles, you are very excited for the the games. I'm excited too. And if you guys continue to follow the stream and such, you'll see more. Yeah, you'll see more of this game. You'll see more of the Ace Attorney game. I plan to play all of it. Very well. Edward seems a bit on edge today. Heh. Heh. Oh, no. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edward. Hello, friends. How's it going? Hi. Man, everyone's here. Everyone's here today. Love it. Hopefully, everyone's having a good time and such, Ren. Hopefully, you have a good day and such. Don't know where you're from, but hello. The persecution calls Misty Vasquez. Wait, hold on a second. Misty Vasquez. Miss Vasquez to the stand. Oh. We are in a ad break. So what I normally do, I'm not the only one that does it, by the way. What I do is I kind of put a stop to the gameplay until the breaks are over. So that way everyone can be caught up if they're watching ads. If you're not watching ads, cool. You're lucky. But those who are watching ads, I apologize. So I usually just put a hold. So that way no one misses out on the gameplay. But usually, because I'm also streaming on YouTube, the VOD is also being loaded up. Well, not the VOD, but the live stream is also going to be on YouTube anyways, so yeah. So you basically get to see things on the stream, on that side as well. You're very whimsical. How's everyone? Oh, I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I need to turn the lights on. I just realized. I'm glad you're not in a cutscene, but it's not really a full FMV for Ace Attorney. Well, not until not until we get to Dual Destiny. Dual Destiny is when they first implemented voice acting as well as an actual cutscenes, like actual animated cutscenes, which is really cool. I like it. It's almost as if they could have done an anime version of Dual Destiny, but they didn't. They stopped doing the anime from this trilogy, which is kind of sad. I think it's like the same company too. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. I need. Oh no, I don't need to play on the 3DS. The Dual Destiny is on. Yeah, I actually have Dual Destiny. There we go. Because it's part of the Apollo Justice series, so Dual Destiny is part of that. Yeah. Oh, you're free? Alright, cool. I haven't gone anywhere when's, so yeah. And again, you know, if you like the channel, you like what you see, you want to keep supporting, you know, just click the follow, talk here and there. I don't know, just be you, boo. Alright, and we're back. We're back from the ads. Wow, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Did it show up? I think it showed up. Yeah, thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Your last ad was for a convention you were going to? Really? Wow. You know, the ads are being smarter now. I blame AI. I blame AI. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. The follow crashed your Twitch? Really? Oh man. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Forgive me, senpai. Forgive me, senpai. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Dear Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studio. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Phoenix, we don't talk about that. Also, I'm pretty sure she doesn't wear pants. She's wearing a dress. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that face. That's all. That's all she says. Wowee. Guess we just have to take her word for it. She's innocent. Case closed. Well done. Pack your bags, boys. Going home. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, but with the monkey's head toppling over. Ah. I see. Very well. Miss Hawaii, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 or 2. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk more about it. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. You're right, but also, no, you. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. But yeah, when hopefully your Twitch is okay. How's everyone? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Because I know Mugo, you said you're from Brazil, so your time zone is slightly different. So hopefully you are able to get some sleep when you can. You don't want to stay up too late. And when exactly was that? I had forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. The Salmobile? Oh gosh. No. That's implying you want to ride Sal. And I don't think any of us want to ride Sal Manila. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Out of his fatigue. So I had that take me. Brazil is either West Coast or Mountain Time. I think it's mostly Mountain Time. The only one that'd be closer to West Coast would be the Hawaiians. Technically, Brazil was a little bit more east-ish. I think. Am I remembering? Don't trust my judgment of geography. I'm pretty sure Brazil is a little bit more east of the world. But not like east side, just slightly more east from California, which I am from, obviously. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me into the studio too, then. Oh, alright. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal had 8 T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else? One person is enough. If she committed murder on that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. It has some evidence that she didn't eat the T-bone steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. It's a good 4-hour difference. Oh! It's almost midnight? Oh, okay, so East time. So I'm technically right. Brazil is technically east. East of here. Like, slightly more east, so... Because right now it's basically 7:44. Okay, so you're 4 hours. So you're more than east. Interesting. I don't know what time zone that would be. But, yeah, you're basically 4 hours. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Well, I mean, hopefully, because we're all gonna be doing more stuff after we finish up this case. So, you're more than welcome to stay up if you want to, but if you need some sleep, go for it. I know it's the weekdays for many of us, all of us technically. So I know we have work. The majority of people have work. So, yeah. You thought of Chile for some reason? Erp derp. Chile, I think, is closer to us. Yes. I think. If my geography is any good. Because I did mention Brazil was more east. I'm technically correct. It is more east. I don't know how much more east, but it should be more east. Chile should be slightly 3 hours? 2 hours? I will have some work done as I lurk. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Oh wait, no, present. That's why I said West or Mountain Time. Gumba.
Objection!
Oh. What? How could they leave? How could they leave? The thing was blown. Ah, my jeez, okay. Oh. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Into the trailer a little before noon. Okay, they're all in Studio 2 where it's supposed. Yeah, that's where it all supposed to happen. Then they lose. So we're trying to prove what are we trying to prove here?
Objection!
Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone had been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the... You ate the bone too. This is technically true. This is technically true. Because we can't prove they didn't eat the steak. Can we prove that it was steak? I'll just go with this. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. Oh. I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on... She was picking on salmonella. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that tonight would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez, with the power of friendship. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Ah, yes. The samurai spear? Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ah, you see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Oh! What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. This? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Mr. White, what are you driving at? Think about what your... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Ooh, Are you saying? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not a weapon, murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. White, can you tell us what weapon was used? I can. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Miss Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photo. What is this? Oh, it's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have this, can I have order? This trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. When Phoenix is smart, he is smart. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. Hey, put me on the script writing staff. Come on. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer on the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own 2 hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. We call your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Salt take me. There was a van there, right? I had Salt drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, right. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course, Samuel has to be. The body had to be placed into the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Because it's the power of friendship. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Oh, me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in the battle of wits. And the result of the battle? You prove the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as if the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edward isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. Ugh! What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answer, and a waste of time. Damn. Come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions. I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Oh, yes, Miss Edgeworth. You objected? To me? Nani? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Damn you, Edgeworth. You useless piece of crap. I did. That's all he has to do. Okay. Okay, well, you know, thanks, Edgeworth. You put up a good fight. You are brighter than the sun. Case over. I see. Very well done. Holy shit. Your Honor. What is it this time, Edgeworth? You can't object after objecting. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you battering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see why we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes. Give me a moment. Give me a slight moment. Indeed. Verily I say, go. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, what did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. This is the turning point. This I like. We get to see Edgeworth a little bit more vulnerable. Is he inspired by us? No. No. Remember, spoilers. His father was part of the court system. That's why he takes it upon himself to be part of that. Well, and more. But anyways, perhaps something is lingering into his mindset, his mentality of the court system. Because usually, you know, Miles Edgeworth, well, he knows who did it. He's not stupid, you know. But the point being, he wants us to lose. But now it's like, wait a minute. As we saw in Outback, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady, Outback, was quite agitated, pointing at the Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, real close. She might be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her.
Hold it!
Pause for another bag of chips. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I said it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the customs menu. Where were the other employees when he got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy! The witness will continue his testimony. The assistant was there too. Only Paris was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? Well, there was a dead body laying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seem calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Ah. Wait a sec. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discover a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for that missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one was there that was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting a location. No one noticed he was missing. Oh, what the hell? He's being treated like crap. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. He was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived at the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Just like this. Silence. Ah, hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Let's give it a... okay. Hold back. Security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him go through the studio. But still samurai. The detective arrays Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's work? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. Photograph. Meaning the one taken by the security camera. He's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to anima. I don't think there's anything in that I can use. It has to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was cushioned. I'm not really fond of that thing. But you can't decide who the police will and won't cushion. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they cover for us. Covered for you. Or covered up for you. Must have been a lot of writing on it. With all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. Guess not. Wait a sec. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? But I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said, it is a reasonable observation. Are you high? However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? Wait, hold on. It's called Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Not Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth. I object. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth has helped me. So the prosecution is in the cahoot with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. Hammer! Oh no. I'm gonna press on this. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, you told me. Sal, the director. I believe.
Objection!
You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. White, explain yourself. Yes. Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? How did he say that it was Sal who told me? That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. But wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh! Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Else you would need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present the court evidence as to Ms. Vasquez's motive. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right on time, Ms. Vasquez. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed the Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful man. It's a policy of mine. So right? Was this way Miss Vasquez's motive? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intended to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Power with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. My goodness. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all these years. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone calling an ambulance, sir. There's blood everywhere. What too late? Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer 5 years ago. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No. Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please. Please don't die. Please. There. That put some tears in my eyes. Congratulations, Mr. Red. I lose again. I lost to a possibility. Now I lost in reality. Miss Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, that's you're right. Very well. Hey, don't take that away from me. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. I think I mentioned it before too. The one who drops the confetti is basically Gumshoe. I think that's a theory. That he's just up there getting ready just to dump all the confetti. Whoever wins. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, man. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but sad. I know now only that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but he think he tried to frame me for the murder. Makes me sad, man. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because, oh, cheese and crackers.
Take that!
It's because you were the Steel Samurai. I was a Steel Samurai? Mr. Hamilton was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. Aww. This is cute. He would have changed places if he had known. I think you're missing the point, but there's also that too. Thank you. I'm just glad it's over now. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Whoa. Whoa. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm, Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am settled with unnecessary feelings. Hey, whoa. Firstly, you are attractive as it is, Mr. Edgeworth. But, no, you stay away from me. Unnecessary feelings? Gee, man, I don't know what to say. Man, unnecessary feelings. It's so sudden. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Oh, the usual. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. But I'm the attorney. You are the prosecutor. We have to see each other. I don't get it. Oh, Mr. White, was that guy your friend? Your lover? What? Friends, as if. They're rivals. Rivals, right? But now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's to do with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studio rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids show again. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? They freaking did it! They freaking did it! I'm making the pink... I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? Oh my gosh. As if this wasn't a thing back then. No, it's a thing now. And back then. We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. Oh, I don't think the world is ready for the real powers. The end. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It's this. It's this episode. The last episode of the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna say anything. This is a spoilers. But this is a sneak peek of what is going to happen on the next Ace Attorney stream. That's all we're going to see. Oh man. So that is it for the Ace Attorney stream. What time is it? 8:33. I just realized I have something to do in the morning, so I can't really stay up too late. Sad. Good thing it's a one thing. It's a one thing event. So, well, I say event. It's something to do with work. So, anywho, with that being said, I'm just gonna end it. So yeah. So again, thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys for the lurks and everything, the watches. I know I said I was gonna do some more games after, but I think I do need to get some rest to wake up early because I do need to do this. It's very important. So, but we will be coming to stream once again. We could do more Ace Attorney. We could do other games. I'm not sure if anyone else has any interest of other games or any other form of suggestions. But for the time being, yeah, we are going to finish up Ace Attorney. I believe tomorrow, Thursday, depending on how long it takes us, I think Thursday will be the last day where we finish off Ace Attorney, the first game. We'll start the second game maybe the week after. I don't want to start right away. So, yeah. And then, yeah, this Friday, I don't know if I'm going to do anything. I may have to ask around of if there's any plans. Saturday, Saturday's tricky because Lazy's busy, Mochi's busy. I don't have Helldivers, so that's not a thing. I don't have Slay the Spire as well, so I can't really join them for those games. I mean, not that they asked per se, but I can't join them anyways. And yeah, we shall see what other games we can look into. At least for the single player one. Because I don't want just Ace Attorney be something I'm known for, or that hey, this guy plays Ace Attorney all the time. It's like I don't have any other games. But yeah, I'll probably figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. This depends on what you guys suggest. I'll take any suggestions at this point, and I'll see what I can do. Anyways, thank you. I mean, yeah, but the game that they're asking in is only 3 players. So, with how the routine is, I'm pretty sure you know how it is, right? Like, you know who's going to be the first 3 people. And then there's the usual 4th. Is it 4 players? Huh. Well, I didn't get the game anyways. I don't think... Is it 4? I thought it was only 3. Oh, up to 4. Oh. Well, I think either way, I was. Well, I'm not busy now, but even then, we'll see how it goes depending on what games they're asking for. But yeah. Who knows? Maybe I might do, maybe I might go to a JRPG. Because there's one Which one haven't I played? Actually, no, I haven't played this one. I haven't played this one. I think those are the only 2 I haven't played on stream. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, friend, for coming by as always. Love you. Love everyone else that came by as well. And again, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, hydrate. Oh my goodness. I did not see that. Thank you, Mugo. Yeah. Thank you, Mugo, for coming by. Thank you, Ren, as well. Hopefully your PC is good. Whatnot. And, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.